Hello students, welcome back to another session of Object-Oriented Programming ITSC 203. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the classes object with main methods. So to have a demonstration, I'm going to use NetBeans. So you have to install NetBeans 8.2. So you can start using this one. Already I opened this NetBeans. And you also need to install JDK 1.8. Okay, so once everything is installed, you can open the NetBeans. And now I am going to demonstrate working with the class. Okay, so in order to work with the class, I am also going to show the UML diagram for which I'm used Easy UML in this project. Okay, so I'm starting with the new project here. So I will start the Java application. So we are going to say new project, then Java application, then proceed to the next. And in the wizard, we are going to choose the location where you want to save your program. For example, I am going to save my program in the desktop, and then we are supposed to give our project name. I'm going to say, for example, this is my first project, first PRG. Okay, I say first PRG. Then what is the main class that you want to create? If you want to keep it up as it is, you can keep. Otherwise, we can also change it here. I'm keeping as it is. I'm proceeding to the finish. So once project is opened, you will find the project in the project explorer here. This is a project explorer where the projects will be listed here. Okay, and here, just understand this. This is source package in which we have first PRG. This is the package. Then the right side, this is the working window, code window area, where you can see there is a package. So as we discussed in the section of the Java program, so package is one of the section. Okay, if you are going to import anything, import statement will be here. And this is our class declaration. In the class we have main method. So only one class can have a main method in the overall Java program. Okay, in the project. And if you want to add a package, you can add by right clicking here, new, then there is a folder. This is a package. Okay, folder is a package, or you can say as a package, Java package here. This both are same. Okay, both are same. You can declare your package name. Okay, so this is one package already created, that is name first PRG. It's a package name. Inside we have first PRG as a class name. If you want to change the name, it's possible to change. Okay, let me create another package with another class. For example, right click here, new. Either you can choose a folder or you can choose a Java package. Both are same. I'm going to give, this is my second package. Okay, let it be a second. I'm going to say finished. You see, second is, this is a package which is created recently. And if you want to create a class inside, you can right click over here and you can choose Java class if it is found here in the shortcut. If it is not found, we have to choose others, and we can go to the Java in the category, and in the right side file type Java class we can choose. Of course, there are different types. We will use it later, okay, in the later programs. And now I'm going to say, for example, we discussed already about student information. I'm taking that example. We already discussed about this one. I'm going to discuss about the student. And for example, we have test student. So this is our first PRG I'm planning. Okay, so now I'm going to say, for example, student is my class. Okay, so now the package second, now we can enlarge here, zoom it. Okay, so we can have a student class here. Inside we are going to declare our member variable or the fields and our method. For example, I'm going to have whatever that we already discussed, integer, for example, roll number, and we will have string name of the student. This was our variable we declared, and we had two different methods. For example, we had what do you call insert method. So I say insert record. So this is a method. So we have to use camel naming conversion. Okay. So I'm going to pass these two arguments. So integer, roll number, string name. So I'm used this two argument to pass the variable value argument value to the class level variable. So integer, roll number and name are the class level variable, which is a private variable at present. Okay, if you are not given any specification here, the modifier here, so by default it is private. Okay, we will change, I will show you later. Also we will discuss about this one and another outcome. Okay, I'm going to pass at present this class level variable to the value what we are receiving in the parameter. I'm assigning to the class level variable roll number. So R, I'm receiving the argument, I'm assigning this value to the class level variable. The same way, name is a class level variable which is going to be, let me discuss, otherwise I have to use this operator. We will see this one. Okay, name variable n, what I am receiving, name, I am just assigning to the class level variable. After that I will create another method in which I am going to print this value. So for that I will have another method, so public void display information. This is what we discussed, information. Okay, I'm just going to print the value. Okay, system.out.println, and then I'm going to say this is a roll number. Okay, roll number you can give. Okay, and then we can say the name of the student, and I can add the concatenate the name variable in name field. So this is what we discussed in the previous slides, I mean in the theory discussion. Okay, so we have a student with the two fields are member variable, and we had two member methods. Okay, so this class actually declared in the second package. For example, this is I'm going to have one group of classes. At present I have only one, and if you are going to extend about student information, I'm going to have it in the second. And we have main method here in the first PRG package. Now how we are going to use it? Now this should be imported here. Okay, so import, no worries, just we are directly calling our code, we can import it. I can show you. Now I'm going to create a student. Okay, student, an object, new student of. Once you declared your class here, once you created your object here, you will find error like message in the left bottom here. Just click over here, it automatically brings the import statement of second package with the student. You just click over there, it is imported. So second package, from the second package, this class is imported to our first package here. So automatically it is connected here. So grouping of classes can be done easily. Okay, the same way I'm going to create another object, copy paste. I'm going to say, for example, S2 object. So I'm going to create many instances for an object. Okay, so now what I will say, S1 dot insert. I'm going to insert the value, for example 111 something. I'm going to pass one student variable value. For example, I'm saying 111 is an Ali. I'm going to print the value, for example S1 dot display information. Okay, I'm going to display the information. The same way I'm going to do for second S2 the insert record. For example, I say 222, maybe I say Aisha. Okay, this is another student variable value, and in the same way I'm going to display the second student value. So if I'm going to run the project, how do we going to run the project? So we can run from the run project here from the menu, or you can press a F6, or you can have a shortcut menu here. Okay, or you can right click over the project. Here also you can right click the project, you can run over here, or if you know the particular about main method, you can right click and run the program. Okay, so all this way we can run this program. I'm just clicking on the shortcut menu available here, and we will see the output for Aisha, and so roll number 111 Ali, roll number 222 Aisha. So it's printed. So in this way we are going to work with this Java program. And now I will show the UML diagram. So I'm going to start a new project in which I'm going to select UML project here and select over here, and you can give any name. I'm keeping as it is by default. I'm going to say finish. One more project is created here for our class diagram. We don't have any class diagram at present. How do we create a class diagram? So I'm just showing here, right click, and for our project you can call easy UML here. Just you can click on create diagram. Okay, so it automatically created based on our declaration, the class declaration package. For based on that it is created. We have two different classes, second student class, and we have the first class, so first PRG. Now you see the diagram. Okay, so we have first PRG with the main method plus, because plus is public, plus static main, so it is main method. One method is there. As you know that UML have three parts. First part declares the class name, second part declares the variable or the field, third one declare about the member method or the method. Okay, so in main method, in the first PRG, we don't have any variable, so it was empty, and we have only one method, public static void main. So we have, and on the other side we have student class here. So it's the first part. The other side, in middle part of this diagram is, this is a variable or the field name, and in the bottom we have method insert and display. Okay, you can just observe that there is a plus sign here. Okay, this is a visibility, and for the field name it is private, so it is minus. Okay, and now I will just change for your understanding. I will go to the student. I will just declare the public variable. Okay, the same way I will copy and paste to the other variable too. Okay, now I am going to save it. So you cannot see immediately here. Once again we have to create. UML diagram and say create, and it is going to be created separately. And this is the second one. Now you can see there is a plus sign here. Okay, so it is. If you want, you can save it. You can keep it, and you will find the other components and the relations in the palette here, the right side. Okay, so all these things you can use it in the further program in the next outcomes. Okay, so this is all about the classes. Okay, classes objects with the main method and with the relation to UML diagram. Thank you for watching this video.